Okay, we're all good, all set. Welcome everyone for a new Star Cup round, baby. We are here for round 6 of season 4 on iPhone 25 of the Star Cup. And before going any further into this race, I'll say who I am. I'm Gabby Schouder, full-time commentator this season 4 Star Cup. And I hope you're having a good night, good evening, having a good week or Tuesday. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I said round 6 Hungary. We'll put all the info on screen that we'll need for this qualifying session. So short quali, 18 minutes. We'll have after that a 50% race like always, 35 laps around Hungary. So yeah, ready for that. For the moment we're at 17. I think some people are joining. So I think we'll be like 19, almost 20, almost full grid tonight. So it's gonna be nice. Already Menzo on his out lap. I think I just bump up the sound a little bit. Yeah, okay, boom. I just bumped the game sound. So we'll do, while people are prepping for their first flying lap, we'll do a standing update after Zandvoort, where Jordan was commenting. It was very nice. And now we'll do a little standing update after this round. For the constructors, Ferrari 91 points. We got Sauber with 86. We got Aston with 80. AS 64, Red Bull 52, Racing Bulls 38, Mercedes 31, Alpine 26, McLaren 15, Williams 14. That's your top 10 in the constructors. We'll go top 10 also for the driver standing. So Kendrick leading 2 points in front of another one. Here with 73 points, another one 71. DRS with 64, Teddy 37, Manzo 32, Spenny 26, Ozzy 24, Leader 20, Zicario 15, and Deadwing 14. That's your top 10 in the driver championship. There you go, all set. And Manzo starting his first flying lap of the session tonight. There you go. Hope we'll have something interesting to see. Real F1, it's race week. So, race week in Canada. So, home for me. I'm in Montreal, like the Grand Prix. So, we'll see if I'm gonna go. Not sure if I'm gonna go watch it in real life, the Grand Prix, but a bit expensive. We'll see. But anyway, excited to see again some F1 after again so much break. Be nice to see some real F1 again in Montreal, Canada this weekend. Gilles Villeneuve, and now a little slide for Mr. Renzo. But yeah, he'll finish his lap, but not gonna be I don't think it's gonna be a good lap time for him. Leave the lead back on the lap. Same thing for Spubnak. My boy Jonah join. So we'll see what Menzo can put on the board, even with his little errors. Maybe he goes to the pits. I'm not sure. I think he can finish his lap. Maybe prepare for another after that. We'll see. But first half time for Menzo is gonna be a 17.189. I will follow lead back in the Ferrari. Here, consistent point scorer, nice guy, nice driver. So yeah, leader being there tonight, driving, trying not to invalidate his lap. Factor to complete 55.8, I think it was. And now we're going through the last corner in a couple of seconds now. Big right-handed with Spoop with a 17.150. It's like 400 of a second, or 1,000 of a second. In front of Menzo, little lead back P3, 18.052. Reflector Jonah in the lap also finishing it through the last section. Now 30% of battery left, not a lot of ERS left to use. It's gonna be 16.6. Pretty nice lap time here with like 5 tenths in front of Scoob here. Well, now also I think F126 DLC was confirmed for the 3rd of June, and tomorrow it's gonna be 20th of May. We're gonna have May 20. We're gonna have like the reveal or something. I don't know. little trailers. So we'll see that. Tomorrow is gonna be interesting. 16.7 for Spenny. Pep stab. We got the Hazy Aussie. We got the Jordan driving tonight. Cockpit view. We got the Hexam. We got the Daddy finishing his lap with a 16-3, 3 tenths in front of Jonah. And that's a pretty nice lap time for Teddy. Hexam, Jordan still, AZ, the Maestro. Wolfellow, who is the closest to line? I think it's XM is the closest in my opinion. Or maybe Ozzy Olsey. Yeah, Ozzy Olsey is closest, and yeah, borderline out. 55.0 in the second sector for the Mercedes driver. We'll see if he can maintain the speed in the last section now. Big left-hander, keeping the speed down to the second gear. This is the last corner now for Ozzy Olsey. Down to third gear, ERS. DRS back on full speed, full throttle, 17.082 on the line, P4 for Hazy Aussie. The Maestro, I think GC getting his teammate just got P8, X7 and P9. The Maestro, can he go get that provisional pole here? We know what he can do in this session, and he shows it right now, 16.082. The Maestro on provisional pole in front of Teddy. Nothing surprising. Jordan Deathwing, the two McLaren on a lap here with all WR Deathwing, having some good performances here and there, having sometimes good qualifying, sometimes also the race got complicated, but he has some good pace. If you can keep it consistent, keep it on track, he could get some good results here for Deathwing. We'll see what he can do. Last corner now for him on his first attempt for pole here in Hungary. And the Hungaroring on the line is 16.6. His P3 for Deathwing. We'll go see his teammate now for the night, Jordan. I think he just gave up on his lap. Yeah, looking like it. Yeah, not gonna be this one for Jordan Neerj. Hugh with the outlap here in the Racing Bull. We got the MA7 Mudev here. Not a guy that we see often. That's interesting. Some other people I don't know. The car on the outlap. We got X7 trying a second time. Is Jordan trying to try again? Don't think I have enough ERS to try again right now. We'll see what XM can do in the Aston Martin now. He's on outlap. On the outlap mode, so I think he's on the flying lap. We'll see what he can do here. He's only P11 with 18.380. Maybe he can do better than that. I think he could definitely do better than that. We'll see if he can with the Aston Martin green tractor in real life. Boom, using the curbs pretty well. Down to little S's. Not going off track. Boom. Right, fast right-hander, and he keep it on track. Little slide, 1/10 of improvement for XM. Can he go get more in the third sector here with the last two corners? A long left-hander, long right-hander also. Common for him with McLaren just behind. It's Jordan onto the real lap, I think. We'll see what he can put on the board. XM going to be at 18.1. Jordan's going to be at B2, 16.3. And that's a pretty nice lap for Jordan here. We know his pace. We know what he can do with the cockpit view. Having a little more difficulty to drive with that. But still in P2, that's pretty nice. We got the Kendricks, we got Lurian, Elzen 9 on the lap. Some two big names. We got Zicario and we got the veteran Skylu Bike. All the sponsors, everyone on there. Always racing for 25 years now in Star Cup. So yeah, Skylu Bike always there. We'll follow Zicario to close this one. Not even valid to this lap. Just here, this lap is not gonna count red on the little mini map. Yeah. Another one's on the pits. We got Kendrick Lurian. His kind of bike is wearing this lap on 55. Lurian is at, I think the bike is in front. Kendrick is even more. No, the whole schedule bike. After it's gonna be Lurian. After it's gonna be Kendrick's. Schedule bike into William coming for the last corner of the track for his first final lap of the day, of the night, of the afternoon, depending where you are in the world. 18.864. Lurian is going to be a P9, and Kendricks is going to be coming through the last corner again. Full total to the line, only P14, 18.039. A bit disappointing for Kendricks. We'll see if he can do better with the 6 minutes 49 that are left in this session here of qualifying. Maestro getting in front again, getting his lap time even higher, 1:16.076. It was 1:16.082 before. He improved by like 6,000 a second. Why not? Why not? How's left for that? How's left for Teddy? We got Lurian still there on his cooldown lap. He valued his laps. Poop here. I don't know what he can do. He has some difficulty with the gas. I think he's gonna go to the pit this lap. I don't see him do a real lap. Lead back not improving. He may be on the lap. I'm not sure. The car invalidated again. Not. We'll follow the Teddy and the Deadwing in Vegas here. We'll go with Deadwing first because he's closest. Sector 1 for how do we ward Deadwing. We'll see what he can do. If he can get even higher, he's 3/10 behind Teddy and Jordan, 6 behind Maestro, and he's not too far in front of Jonah, Hugh, and Spenny. Sector 2 now for Deadwing. Oh, sorry. Sector 2 coming to an end pretty soon for the McLaren now. Three tenths, almost and a half of improvement in the second sector for RWR. Deadwing now negotiating through the last corners. Last corner now for my boy Deadwing to the line. What time is it gonna be? 16.1! One lap by Deadwing, closing the gap to Maestro, but Teddy getting in front, getting under 16, 15.751. Teddy on provisional pole, one lap by the Red Bull driver. Magnifico, mamma mia. Kendrick's up to 5th, 16.591. We got the leader lead back in this lap. GC King on the lap here, improving by 7 tenths in the second sector on his previous lap. That's been 11th session. I don't know what happened with him. We'll just go to the end of the GC King lap. Now, last corner for the ass. Estimate Maestro in second now. GC King. It's gonna be P6 with a almost 710 of improvement, 16.625. Nice lap by GC King. Leader in the pits. And we got AMA said Mudav in the Mercedes starting a lap right now. He's unknown, I don't know why. 3:47 left in the session here. We'll see if I'm not sure if Deadwing got back. I'll see if I have him. If not, tant pis. I don't think so. Tant pis. I don't think so. Tant pis. Maybe he's not online. I don't know. But yeah, it seems like he's not there. It seems like he's not there. Sadly for him. He's gonna be able to join back at some point. Minutes left now. Kendrick on the house lap. Let's move on the house lap. Spool on the outlaw. We'll see what MA7 Mudev 31, sorry for that, can do. I don't really saw him race, but he seems to have a pretty good pace, and he goes to P5. 16.379. Nice lap with Mercedes. Spenny pep stab. No finish for this attempt. Here we go, Spoob. Spoob starting his lap. There you go. OS. Spoob knock. It's time to shine for the Racing Bull driver. And we'll go on board with the Spoob. Let's go. Head board with the Spoob. Bang. Number 80 on the car. Sector 1. Finish. 1/10 of improvement. Almost easy out. He's out. Is lap time going to be deleted? E is gone out of the track. Spenny starting again. A lot of people on the out lap. Kendrick starting for real now. We got Spenny Pub. Stab also on his lap. He's unknown for the moment. I don't know if he's really going for it right now. But he's going to prepare for a last time at the end. We'll follow Kendricks now. Instead, then, just to be sure if he follows someone. I don't know that he's on the real lap time. I'll go back to Spenny. Tell him, no, I don't think it's going to be this. Not going to be this lap for him. So we'll follow Kendricks. This time I'll go on board with the Aston Martin. We'll see what Kendricks can do. Pretty nice lap. He's not improving the first sector. I think it's going to be the same thing as the other. As the Spenny. Going to wait for the last time. Last minute. Jonah seems to be pretty aggressive. Little E-Bag almost losing control of his car here. Was really on the limit. Almost lost control. Managed to save it. Oh, Jonah. Oh, he almost saved it also. Almost lost control again. I think it's going to be that's going to be this time for my boy, Little E-Bag. We'll follow Jonah. See if he can improve. For the moment, he's looking not bad. He saved his laps, saving the car. Yellow flag in front. Lots of traffic. Sector 2 complete for Jonah now. 2/10 of improvement. Gonna be his last attempt. With 2/10 could be up to pace in front of GCK and Kendricks. But can he go even further and get to the MA7 Mudev or even Jordan or even more than that? Can he do it right now? The Williams driver, Formula Jonah Reflector 01 on PC. Here going on the line, 16.334. It's P5 for Jonah for the moment. Kendricks, 10. Who we have coming to the line now? We have a Red Bull. The Teddy knows in pits. Teddy's finish. Finish for Teddy's car first lap, 17.435. Hazy Aussie. It's the other Mercedes. It's MA7 Mudev coming to the line. And Jonah out of the session. Here, MA7 bringing into P4. The Mercedes into P4, 16.144, very close to that wing. We got the other Mercedes, AZ Aussie, coming for a lap. Here, improving by 4/10 in the second sector. Can he do the same in the third? Yes, he can. P8 for AZ Aussie, 16.598. And McLaren is coming now. Is it Jordan? Yes, it is. P1! Jordan, 15.636 with the cockpit cam. Is provisional pole. Kendrick's gonna start at the back. P7 for Spenny Pop Stab. He has come in. This is Maestro. Yes, it is. And it's pole for Maestro. 15.597. Oh, we got another 1.7. 16.4. Lorian 8. Spenny. AZ. GC King left. Got someone getting up. I don't know. I think you got P8. GC King still on it. Not gonna improve. We still have Spoob. Not gonna improve. We'll literally back P15. It's gonna be once again the big man, the Maestro, on pole for the Hungary ring. And Kendrick starting at the back in Hungary. Gonna be very interesting to see. With the Jordan on the cockpit view, getting P2 and Teddy. No last lap time for Teddy. No last attempt. I think if he had done it, he couldn't get pole, but he starting from P3 here for Teddy. Teddy in P4, MA7 Mudev. P5, Jonah P6, another 1.7. Hugh 8, Larry at 9, Spenny in 10, AZ in 11. This greatest stack, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a really nice race. GC King is set in 12. X gonna be 13. Manzo 14 for Manzo. Leader 15. Spoom 16, the Cardo 17, Skydo Bike, the Veteran in the 18, and Kendrick's DSQ, starting from the back, NP19. I hope you'll be ready for this race because it seems to be going to be a good one here in Hungary. You can see again the quality standings, 39,000 seconds separate between the time between Maestro and Jordan. So really close between these two. Teddy not too far back with 1:10.5. After that it's going up to 5:10 behind the Maestro. 10 seconds now at the timer at the top. And we'll go into the race. Obviously we'll have a little time between the qual and the race, like 2 minutes. Where the drivers can put their setups, do a little pause or break or something, go get water, put the good amount of fuel in the car, choose their strategies. So yeah, a little break here for them. I'll be ready to go after that. Seems to be pretty sunny. Not sunny, but no rain for the moment at least. We'll see. If that's gonna change later on. But for the moment, it's dry, completely dry, but not really sunny. So maybe we'll see some rain later on. Would not be surprised. So, yeah, waiting for the race start for the red lights, and yeah, we'll hope to have a clean race. Hope to have some good battles at the front and in the midfield, maybe at the back if possible. We'll see. Yeah, it'll be interesting. See how Kendricks can manage through the back of the field in Hungary. Is a track where it's very difficult to overtake. And yeah, I'll go for a prediction here. I'll go Teddy win tonight. I think it's time. It's the moment. Seems to have a really good pace. I think he could have gone pole if he did his last attempt. I go Teddy first. I'll go Jordan in second. I think his experience even in the cockpit camp gonna help him in my show. Deserve to have a podium tonight, even if it's the top 3 at the qualifying. I think it's gonna stay pretty much the same. They seems to be a bit more seems to be like in another world than the others top 3. So the order gonna change, but it's gonna be the same 3 people. So yeah, my top 3: Teddy, Jordan, and Maestro in the end of the race. We'll see if I'm gonna be right in about 45 minutes. In about 45 minutes, we'll see if I'm gonna be right or not. You can drop a prediction in the in the chat if you want. But we're gonna race. 5 red lights here in Hungary, and we are racing for round 6 of the Star Cup Season 4. There you go. A pretty good start for Jordan here. Around the inside, he goes for it, and he takes the lead. Jordan to the lead here already. We'll put the tires on the screen. We'll get that out, and we're good to go now. Medium for almost everyone, all except you on RD here. Teddy and Petrie Patron up to 4th. Lands up to 10. That's what it's finished for him. It seems, and already a safety car. Already a safety car, not even 1 lap done. It's safety car. Yes, it's full safety car. Not even 1 lap done. Not even one, like 2 corners done, and they got a safety car here in Hungary. But Jordan now leading the race. We'll go through the position change. Biggest winner, Manzo, 4th place gain. Biggest loser is going to be GC King, 3rd place lost. Some others going to come good gain, and the most gain, obviously, in terms of position is Jordan going to P1. Maestro down to P2. I think something happened with Deathwing, I would say. That's my guess. So I run on medium, except Eugen on arts. We'll see if some people are going to pit. Well, I don't think so. It's lap 1. Would be pretty bizarre. I think I'll not put the title on screen since everyone's on mediums except Hugh. We'll put something else, maybe. Well, I'll just put nothing at this point. We'll still like this. Gonna be more space for the cars on the screen. Because everyone's on medium. So yeah. Except for you. Oh, Kendrick's in the pits. Kendrick's pitting early. Is he gonna try to? Nah, I don't think it's possible. Maybe in other games, in maybe 24 or maybe even at 24, I think maybe he could have tried like to go to the end with that. Shadow of Arts, but 25 is impossible, I think. To deal with that. But yeah, Henry's pitting in the early stage under this first safety car. And now we'll have some time to spare, some time to wait before Hendricks before Hendricks gonna get back in the train. After that, it's gonna be Jordan leading the restart here. But yeah, like I said, race week, real F1, Canada, really nice with Antonelli on a big streak. We'll see if he can continue this streak, this winning streak. Yeah, other sports, we got NHL playoffs, we got NBA playoffs. Lots of things going on. Got baseball season. There's a lot of sports on screen at the moment, so that's interesting to follow. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying your time. And tonight where we're watching this race here, Star Cup race. Really important Star Cup race, like always, to watch every Tuesday, 8 p.m. It's your rendezvous. Put it in your calendar. Come here. Most of the time I'll be there, except if something's happening. So yeah. Kendrick's catch back. Jordan being a bit aggressive on the safety with the safety car. Yeah. Canada GP. Il Saint-Hélène. Almost. But yeah. It's May. 19th of May. 8:36 p.m. You know. Starts to getting a bit hotter. Winter is behind us. At least for me in Canada. No snow anymore. So yeah. Safety car in this lap. Let's go. I'll be racing. We'll see how big Jordan is gonna manage a restart here. Last week he was in the booth with only. Week before he was in the booth with me, and tonight he's racing for a race win here in Hungary for round 6, and we'll see what he can do. There you go. Race is back on, and a very good restart from Jordan here. Distancing already Maestro. 6 tenths the gap now. We'll see if Maestro and Teddy can keep up. MA7 trying to do something, or maybe on Jonah. Another one following with Lurian also. Just behind, wanting to pass the Ferrari. Spinny. You, Menzo. You're top 10 here. Jordan leading the way. Maestro following him. 2 tenths the gap. He is on his gearbox. Teddy also there to benefit from the battle if he can. That's for sure. Jonah still there, and almost big dirty air on Red Bull here for Jonah. MA7, boom dive, just behind. Boom boom, another one. Lurian, Penny, Hugh, Menzo, very close to from Hugh. But yeah, Hungary is gonna be a difficult track to pass. The only place pretty much if you don't want to go too much ballsy or make a big stand. It's gonna be on the straight line, but maybe Spenny have other ideas. No. Maybe Spenny had other ideas, I don't think so. XM wants to pass on the Racing Bull, and he does it. Up to 12 for XM. Teddy 110 the gap. No DRS for the moment. Here's gonna be executed this lap. Jordan Kenning to the right side. They all have slipstream. Can Teddy pass here on the Maestro around the outside? Can he go for it on Lunzigo? Maestro can go on Jordan, maybe around the inside. No, he can. It's too wide. Jordan stays in front. Teddy wants to go again for it. He's too far. Oh, and he locked up. Almost lose control. Saves the car. He's good. Menzo and Hugh now battling Hugh out of the track. The only one on ours and something with Menzo. Menzo at the back of the field now, having some damage to the right hand plate. I don't know what's happened, but Menzo and you clearly have some contact. Right hand plate also for the Racing Bull is damaged here. Contact here on lap 5 between the Racing Bull of you and the stubborn of Menzo. We'll see now a battle behind Kato Bike. Something happened with Kato Bike, I think. Oh, and now it's Kendricks sideways. Kendricks off track. What happened with the Kendricks? This Kato Bike and Kendricks maybe something happened, but now big loss of time for Kendricks here. Already starting on the back with the DSQ. Now 5 seconds we have Kato Bike. Really harsh. Teddy now behind. 110. Very close. But in the pits already. 80 with the fastest lap. Maestro on the inside of Jordan, and Teddy lost control. No, Maestro up to P1. Maestro up to P1. Teddy lost control. My prediction is gone. Oh my goodness. Up in the pits, he's putting new odds on. Getting back on track. There you go, man. There you go. Cool update on the tires here. I'll do some updates. Trying frequently to do some updates. And so we can enjoy more the the car presets on the screen. It's the most important thing. MA7. Cool. Now it's still the attack from Teddy to Maestro. Still DRS train. Leading by the DRS. Maestro himself. The DRS train being led by the Maestro of DRS himself. Pretty interesting. Yeah, very close. Teddy wants to go back up the order. He wants to make some moves. It's gonna be aggressive. First target is gonna be 80 Aussie. Maestro fastest lap. Can Jordan try something? Jordan a bit far away now. Jordan on the inside. MA7 wants to do the same thing. MA7 stay behind. Jordan makes the move on the inside. Have DRS now. He's in front. Maestro no DRS. Jordan have DRS. Kendricks with the fastest lap of the race for the moment. Jonas is in third. Jordan up to P1 again. Lap 7 already out of 35. It's 8:42 p.m. Eastern time. 32-10 behind the AC Aussie. He wants to pass. He wants to go. But can he do it? Like I said, not a lot of opportunities here. And it seems like no restart for Deathwing. Sorry, Riddle. Not in my control, sadly. I don't know what's happened. I think he has some problem or something. But yeah, not in my control, sadly. It's not me taking these decisions, but yeah. Have a good race and a good evening, my boy. Anyways, back to the race. Maestro 3/10 behind Jordan. Can he do a yo-yo game again? Yes, now. Maestro. MX7 very close, going for it on Jonah. Yellow flag behind. Hector 3 thinks the ass. Mercedes pass. Jordan is in front of the Maestro for the moment at least. Yeah. That's why we got the 6th car in the beginning, I think. That's why, because the game spat you into the wall. Yeah. Next time, gang. Next time, next race. I hope you'll be there. Lorian 510, the 1 310 behind Jonah. Jonah losing some pace here, seems not to be able to follow MA7 in front. The Maestro pretty close, gonna go. I think he's gonna wait for DRS. MA7 is trying to follow them, been pretty good on it. Then Jonah here, another one. Lorian, Spenny, AZ, Teddy. Still the DRS train here from 9 to 1. Skydoo bike and Lily back. Lily back going for it again. What a switchback. Not working for the moment at least. Skydoo bike still in front of the Ferrari. Hendricks 15 now. He's in the battle with this too. Around the outside, he goes to the grass, touches the grass, but he goes around the outside still for the Kendricks here. And Lily back side by side. Kendricks with DRS, the Ferrari with DRS. The Aston seems to have more speed in the straight line. Lily back going for it again around the inside, and now Kendricks is braking too late for Skydoo bike. He stays in front of the Ferrari, but he can't pass Williams for the moment at least. Hugh with the fastest lap. Big battle here with now GC King joining this battle. MX7 in the ass. Maestro 3 times. Full group. They're closer than the others. These three. Daddy 3 times. Kendricks trying to put pressure on Skydoo bike. The Maestro now. DRS. Slipstream. Can he pass on Jordan? MA7 seems more closer. Maestro don't wants to move. Mercedes wants to go around the outside of the ass. He stays behind for the moment. Another 1 3 times. And now it's almost going for MA7 move down. He seems to have a pretty good pace here, the Mercedes. I don't know where that's coming from. Don't see him a lot in Sarka. But he's having a good pace, having a good race here for the Mercedes. Lap 10 already, double digits lap in the first 3 seconds. Azios has on the side this GC King with no damage the front wing, but he clearly lost control. Down to 17, U 16 with medium tires. Well, tire update here. Boom. Mostly everyone on medium have Kendricks and boom. Once again. Once again. The Maestro, and MA7. Teddy up to 8, AZ. Pass it back. Teddy was a bit too ambitious. They lost the train now. AZ 1 second behind. Lost the train, Maestro 6 stands behind Jordan. Had an MA7 makes, put some pressure on the ass, going around the inside, fake it. Stays behind. Maestro going back at it on the Jordan. Teddy and AZ going for it again, and Teddy up to P8. Next target is Penny Hubstop. Jonah losing some pain. 1 second now. 8 tenths. Trying to keep up with the top 3, but it seems like they're gonna escape right now. With MA7, Maestro, and Jordan here. Seems like they're gonna escape, and GC King is out, and it's on track. And it's on the track. That's not good. That's not right. I hope we'll have no safety car. Yeah, probably this 3 drivers group is forming now with the Mercedes of MA7, with the ass of Maestro and the McLaren of Jordan now. They're 1.1 in front of Jonah. Jonah seems to have struggled to keep up. Another one, and Lorian and Spenny and Teddy are putting pressure on him. Easy losing pace on Teddy also. Looking to be in no man's land sooner than later. But yeah. Some things are changing now with lap 12 around the corner. Starting right now, lap 12 out of 35. Lap 12 and MA7 around the outside of Maestro. Can he go for it? Seems like Maestro having the edge on the Mercedes, and he stays in front. But now, side by side, MA7 on the exit. Having a better exit than Maestro around the outside here in this corner. Maestro on the inside. He stays in front for the moment. Can he go to switch back for the Mercedes? He can't. He stays behind. He can't do the move for the moment, but seems to have a pretty good pace and seems to be maybe a bit faster than Maestro at the moment. So we have to follow this big battle coming up between these three. And the Maestro and MA7 looking very clean and very fair pace. Very similar pace for the two. But MA7 seems to have a little edge on him at the moment. Maybe he's going to change later on. And Jonah going to the grass, losing some time on another one behind, but also on the top three in front. 1.4 the gap now. Not good for Jonah. Not good. And he almost lost control. Save the car. Another one went further on the inside. The Ferrari takes the position up to B4 for another one. There you go. With Kendricks and P12, this could be the occasion for another one to get some good points on him and maybe takes the championship lead back. We'll see if he can do that. With Kendricks, never count him out till P12, but still a long way to go. Now, MA7 going for it on Maestro on the inside. He fakes it. Maestro not trying anything on Jordan for the moment. Under one now, 2.5 behind. Reflector and Lurian side by side. Lurian around the inside. He passed. Soren trying to keep up around the outside. And Lurian in the wall. Lurian in the wall. What's happened? Contact, I think, with Jordan, or maybe just lost it by himself. Down to P9. Some wing damage. All the wing is gone. For Lurian is all the way to go around the Hungarian track. Spreading with second penalty here. Kendricks now in P10. I mean P9 pretty soon. With the no-wing Lurian in front of him. You have to go all the way around the track still. The worst place to lose his full front wing is it here. You're gonna have to let pass everyone here. And you would check him on penalty also. That's not good for Lurian. Not really good here. Kendricks now in the points, P9. 8.9 the gap. Teddy up to 6 with Spenny. Spenny going off track, and Teddy also going off track. But Teddy's in front. Spenny going front around the inside contact. Now AZ can come back. Teddy stays in front, and front wing gone for Teddy. And AZ looking pretty aggressive. So it's a pretty aggressive move from the Mercedes, and even from Spenny pops up. And I think Teddy has some damage, and now AZ going for it on Spenny. Here, right hand plate gone for the Red Bull. Spenny trying to keep around the outside. Seems like he can't. AZ up to 7, up to 6. Spenny in 7. Teddy in 8 now with the front wing damage. Lurian in the pitch finally. Gonna have to change all of his wing here. Let's go to make a new Spratling for P12. New arts for him. I think maybe he could go to the end. But he lost so much time, it's gonna be very difficult to recover from that. Top 3 clearly is gone now. Teddy, second penalty sadly. But yeah, top 3 is gone. 3.1 from another one. Another one is gone also pretty much. 1.1 in front of the Jonah. Hazy, very far away. Jonah in a bit of a low man's land now. Hazy having some pressure from Spenny, and Teddy losing pace with this broken front wing on the right side. And yeah. So the big battle's gonna be clearly in front now. No more big DRS train, it seems. Lap 15 starting now. 8:52 p.m. Eastern time, and AZ in the pits with 20 laps to go. That puts you on new odds, I would say. Teddy following him, not getting a 10-second penalty. And Teddy in the pits. Odds are ready. Same thing for AZ Ozzy. And changing his wing for Teddy here. Number 83 back on track. There you go. Top 3 is still showing us some skills, some big battles. Jordan is leading for a long way now, and Maestro cannot put any pressure really on him. Can't try any move. MA7 also putting pressure on Maestro. So it's pretty fair and an equal pace, and a pretty fair battle here for the 3. It's pretty interesting to follow. And it's a pleasure to see this type of battles here, really clean. For a race win. Like I said, difficult track to pass, and yeah, they're using they're not abusing to try any big move, a dive bomb or something. So yeah. My MA7 I think to be in good position maybe to try a move. Seems a bit too far. Maestro cannot try a move. With 8 tenths, he came back to 2 with the DRS on the straight line. So DRS very powerful here in Hungary on that straight line. Except in the pace, the cardio, same thing. I think it's time to bring back the tires on screen, I would say. Because, yeah. We have pit stop, so now we can see who pitted or not. XM and Zicario in the pit, new arts for them both. For both of them. Back on track, Lorian, fastest of the race. 18.8. Pole lap was in 15.5. Oh yeah. With 3 seconds slower for him than quality pole lap. Could MA7 put more pressure on Jordan if he passed Maestro? Would be my question at the moment. I'm interested to see if he could. Maestro gonna go to the pitch, trying the undercut here for Maestro. And MA7 is gonna follow him, and now Jordan is with the clean air. But not pitting. Undercut for Maestro. MA7, another one. Reflector, Jazz Jonah. All in the pits. The Maestro for new arts. Something for Muda, I would say, yeah. Jonah also. Yeah. And another one also. Yeah. All new R's on their car. You no pit stop, Candice with the R no pit stop, Penny and Jordan no pit stop. I would say Jordan is gonna cover after this lap. I don't think it's a good thing to extend in the moment. I think he will lose too much time on MA7 and Maestro. And already with that lap, I think he's gonna lose some. We'll see. A bit more sunny in the beginning of the race, it seems, so I don't think we got any rain tonight. I don't think we'll have 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 any rain tonight. And Jordan covered up. McLaren dived to the pits. There you go. No 10 second. Perfectly judged, perfectly managed. New arts ready for him. The first pit box for the McLaren team that was champion of the world last season. In the real life. Number 21 for Jordan here. Getting back on track. Henry following him. New arts for, not following him. Pitting in the pits following. Jordan, new arts for him. And Maestro, MA7. Hardy in front. Nope. No, they're still behind the McLaren, so Jordan managed well. Now he's 1.1 in front of them. I think they got some traffic for Maestro and MA7 here. Sally, you maybe it was the traffic here in B5 now, but I'm not rated for. Cannot go to the end with that tires. You even laps all medium. 2 all large. The lead bag. Hendrick's now leading the race. Not pitted. Now AZ and you. Another one. 3 times behind 1.5 behind AZ, Ozzy's, Boom, Teddy. 5 times behind Teddy. But yeah, Back Battle still the top 3. Maestro, pretty much the same team that before the pit, so the undercut didn't really work for the mistakes and the ass on Jordan here. So yeah. We'll see what Jordan, if he can keep the pace and stays in front until the end. Lap 19 is starting now. Daisy, pass you. Another one wants to follow the Mercedes here. Pretty close to the Racing Bull. Obviously, you not pitted yet. A little contact here. Ferrari and the Racing Bull. Another one cannot pass. He's waiting for it. Waiting for the good moment, the good opening, the good opportunity to try and move on the Racing Bull. 4-10's the gap between Maestro and Jordan. Closing him a bit. Time start to be missing, but still some time left. You know, stays behind lap after lap. For the moment, Jordan seems to be better overall and have a better pace overall than the Ass or even the Mercedes behind him. Now you have one lap fresh tires than the others. Another one now on you, very close. He wants to pass. You have 10 laps fresh tires. 2 laps all ours. He has 12 laps all mediums. Another one stays behind for the moment, but he wants to pass. He's angry to pass. He wants to get some more position in front. Gotta wait for the RS zone here for the Ferrari. Last quarter now. Yuki the pit, I think. Yuki the pit can put some RS, go to the end with that. Teddy just behind another one, and Yuki. Another one gonna have DRS with the pit stop of Yuki. Kendrick's second now. Jordan passed the Aston Martin. The other ones to follow. One to follow. But can they? I don't think so for the moment at least. Maestro on the outside. Can he go for it? No. Yes, he can. Maybe he's gonna stick it. He can't. Kendrick's defending. Not even defending, but just not possible. Not enough grip for the Maestro to pass the Aston Martin. Kendrick's hardly slowing down the two others. Battling for Maestro, maybe for the championship, so that's not a big surprise necessarily. And he knows that Maestro cannot really pass anywhere, so maybe Jordan can escape now with that opportunity. And now he's 1.1 second in front. It's Kendrick's helping Jordan here. Because clearly now, Jordan is escaping. He can't pass Kendrick. 1.4, 1.5 the gap now between Jordan and Kendrick's 1.7, 1.8. Jordan escaping. They're not able to pass the Aston Martin. 2 seconds the gap. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. The RS 42 are gonna pass now, I think. Maybe not. Maestro gonna pass. Now to go 3 wide. How many 7 wants to follow? Gonna be able to. But Kendrick's just sold maybe some racing one chance. We'll see if they can catch to Jordan now. Maybe yes. We'll see. I think they gotta catch. Yeah, okay. They're catching pretty fast. Okay. Maybe Jordan just let them came back. I don't know. I didn't see because it was pretty fast. How they came back. I don't know. Henry's gonna be pressured by everyone now. We'll put the tires off. You know what's happening. Know that Kendrick's not pitted yet. And we're on lap 21 out of 35. Jordan to Wavy still leading the race. Jordan to Wavy, still leading the race. Jordan to Wavy, still leading the race. And Kendrick's pitting on lap 21. There you go. The tires are cooked. Let's see what he's gonna put. New R, the new medium will say. I think it's medium. Yeah, medium for him. We'll bring it through to the end with that. Back on track here. And we'll see what he can do on that last stint. If he can go into the points, or even more for Kendrick. We'll see. 13 P6, 4 10s behind is Yossi, Maestro, 110, 2 10s, 3 10s behind Joe Order. 33 seconds, second of the night. My prediction is terminado. Teddy's not gonna win this race, but he's gonna pass on Hazy, or maybe not. They have made a contact, and again. They have again made contact. What's happening? Some damage for Teddy. He can't even control his car anymore. The left wing is clearly at least orange. I don't know what's happening. Jonas passing. He's gonna have to go to the pits. Hazy have no damage. It's always Teddy that have some. I don't know. Oh, I don't understand. Oh, I don't understand. But yeah, taking the pits. Sadly. Top 3, still battling. Menzo and Spenny getting up. Spenny wants to pass on the subway, going further around the inside, little contact. But Spenny up to P7, almost lost control. Menzo back into 7. The switchback worked for the Sauber. Magnifico! Magnifico! They all have penalties. But Spenny going through. Oh my god, that was the worst idea I've ever seen of my life. Spenny, what was going through your head? Trying to go around the inside here. Sorry, Rusky, but no, that's not the right move. Yeah. Okay, Brusky. We'll go back to the top now. The top of the standing. Can Maestro wake up and try to move? I had to say he had to wake up to maybe go back. No, I don't know. Jordan is closing the door. He's saying no, you're not passing. It's interdit. Kendrick's 18-0. Pass slap with a new medium. He's in the top 10. To start battling here, Lurian getting up to 7. And Menzo defending on the helpy. Kendrick's not too far away. Maybe he can try to get up to base 7. Oh, and contact again. It's Penny and Menzo. It's getting personal now. It's Penny having some damage. Rallying and play just side by side. Side by side still. Side by side. Again. And it's the same place. And they go up butt off track. That's really good. And Enzo's still in front. Lorian escaping. Kendrick comes to pass. He cannot. Spenny is just booing Spenny. I don't know what they're doing here. And can Kendricks get out of there without any damage, please? Because yeah. The Menzo. Kendrick's getting past here on Menzo. You can for the moment, but now Spenny have some damage. Right hand plate. Anyway, Spenny was a bit too aggressive here. Into the pits. And do the same thing. Yeah, and do collapse with odds. Spenny does fit in the pits. Can be finished for Penny. I think Spenny is feeling his 10 second. But now Kendrick's up to 8. 1.8 behind Lurian. With fresh tires. 8 laps fresher medium. 11 laps all ours for Lurian. They got a bit again for I think Lurian, man. We'll see. But maybe not. You know, fairly Kendrick's having fresher tires. MA7. The Maestro and Jordan battling. We get Spoob. X7 Yug battling for that P9, even if Yug has a penalty. Yug is looking pretty aggressive. No, it's Spoob. Spoob on X7, almost lost control. X7 got a 3 second. Spoob stays behind. And the top 3 is still glued together. And Spook going for it. Around the outside and he passed. He's up to P10. He's in the points. Kendrick's pretty aggressive here. Launching it around the inside of turn 1. Lorian cannot do the switchback. Kendrick's up to P7. 6.7 second behind the big Aussie. We'll see if we can catch him back with less than 10 laps to go. It's not moving at the top, broski. Jordan is closing the door to Maestro. MA7 is sleeping behind Maestro. I don't know what's happening. They're so close. There's DRS opportunities on the straight line. Nobody is sending it. They're waiting till the last lap. try and move. They don't want to do the yo-yo. Jonah with the 3-second penalty. Which now MA7. MA7. I think he made nice. Or around the outside. Nah. Oh, Broski. Mercedes wants to go. He can't. He don't want to pass, gang. He doesn't want to pass. 13P12 with XM. Battling for P11. DRS for the Red Bull here. Around the inside of the turn 1. 30 up to P11 on XM. Good job by 30. 1010101. Or 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 1. Ben 10. Yeah, that's pretty much. Anyway, yeah, MA7. Maestro. Jordan, you're top 3 again. Since lap 1. But yeah. Almost. Can Maestro try move now? Or MA7? No, they... Oh, yes, he can. Maybe on the outside. Little contact. MA7 go for it. He can. Maestro to the front. MA7 is in P3. Nothing is good. Nothing is changing. Is it now? Is it the DRS time for Maestro? Can he try a move? Right now. 3/10 the gap. Can he go for it? Can he take his balls and put him on the table? No, he can't. He's staying behind. Lock up for the McLaren. Maestro going deep. MA7 wants to go. And oh my goodness, Maestro out. Oh, what happened here? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my goodness. The Maestro is out. Contact with MA7 on the exit. Maestro out of the race. Safety car out. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Mamma mia. Poof. Mamma mia. Maestro out of the race. Can't believe it. Thank God. On lap 28 out of 35 on 21:11 p.m. Eastern time. Contending to the win. The pole sitter tonight. The Maestro is out of the race with 7 laps to go approximately. Ay. Yeah, that's hurting. Oof. Directly in the wall. Suspension completely breaking with the contact with MA7. And Jordan in the pits, but MA7 doesn't pit. Another one in the pits also. That's interesting. And Mercedes staying out. He's staying out. Another one softs. Obviously, Jordan same thing. Easy. Softs also is gonna be. Kendricks in P6 now with safety car on softs. Oh, Kendricks battling for the win maybe. Huh. Always there, man. He's always there. I don't know how, but he's always there. Lorian, gonna be soft. Hugh, soft. XM, soft. The only one not pitted is MA7 at this point. Really him. He's the only one not bidding. Because Poob also not bidding. And he's now P4 with 8 laps all medium. The others are all fresh, soft. Teddy with 1 lap soft. In P10 now. The penalty still. Leader sitting out. Hideaway staying out. ASM soft. Menzo soft. Spenny soft. Sicario not bidding. So yeah, MA7 leading with 12 laps all large, but everyone behind him going to be on soft. Jordan, another one. Jonah. AZ, Canberra, Clarion, you, Teddy on soft. Even XM and Menzo, but a bit too far. I think. Speed with 8 laps all medium, but track position is important here in Hungary. Maybe it's a good try from MA7, but I think it's gonna be complicated for sure. Gonna depend on how much lap we're gonna be racing. Obviously, it's gonna be taking some time to people all getting together. yeah, double SNF tonight. I can't believe that my show was out like that on a buggy contact. I hope they change the contact model for the DLC or something, because clearly it's not working. Clearly it's not working. Nah, contact on these phone games have always been pretty bizarre, pretty weird, but yeah, we'll see. It's pooping the pits for softs also, so yeah. Everyone behind the MA7 is gonna be on softs. I don't think it's Fernando. I don't think it's Fernando Alonso. He's not the Minister of Defense, or Sergio Perez on Abu Dhabi 21. He's not any of that. But he'll try his best to defend his position. It's gonna be really complicated. But we'll see. I think we'll restart maybe end of 31. I would say I would say we're gonna have 32, 33, 34. I think we'll have 4 laps of racing here. I would say we'll have lap 32, 33, 34, and 35. That would be my guess, because the Alpine is not gonna be able to come back right now. So I think we'll have to wait at least another lap before the safety car going to get in. So yeah, well, we know a bit who's on which tires. We'll get it out of the way. Oh, not all of it. Thank you. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'm sorry. So what was another lap? Yeah, like I said, we'll restart at the beginning of lap 32 and of lap 21. End of lap 31, beginning of lap 32. With no maestro. No maestro in the race. In the race. Gonna be no maestro. No maestro. We'll keep the tires until the restart. And after we'll try to just, maximize our view of the cars and, just enjoy the race, pure racing, because most of the people are on soft, except MX7, Leader, Sky, Lucario. Yeah, the race is going in front pretty much, and yeah, just MX7 with Arts. Spenny is taking his time. I don't know what he doing. I don't know what Bro is doing, but yeah, it's pretty long before you're catching the group. Pretty suspicious, Spenny. I think I'll get a request to the FIA. I think I'll do a request to the FIA. Safety car in this lap, it seems, even if there's no message on the screen. Yeah, okay. Safety car in this lap. We'll move the tire out of the screen and we'll see how MX7 is gonna restart this race here. Second restart of the night. First time it was Jordan on lap 4. First safety car was not even. It was like 2 laps before the start. Now it's on lap 30, and on lap 31. That MX7 is gonna lead the way with his old hard tires compared to the new soft sole behind him. It's gonna be the hard task. He's gonna be falling, I think. And now it's open. Another one, Jordan, Jonah, AZ, Kendricks, and one can win behind MX7, I think. Are we starting now? And Jordan wants to go already, obviously. He wants to get past, around the inside. He's gonna go for it. Gonna launch it. And he's launching it. And another one wants to follow. And another contact already. MX7 wants to in front. He lost control. Another one up to second. Jonah wants to follow. AZ wants to follow. They all wants to follow. Sandwich for MX7. It's in sandwich. Oh, okay, yeah, it's cooked. Cooked for MX7. Completely cooked. Completely out of the way. And now Kendrick's trying to pass Lurian also. Almost better than Mercedes and Kendricks and Lurie. I'm not going for it in this place here. On the chicane. Kendricks pass. This does he pass though? Go for it on the inside. Boom. Perfectly, yeah. Worst decision for Mercedes. It's the worst decision to stay in Eagles control. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I know. You can. Yeah, I know. I don't know what going through his mind. Probably was the worst decision to stay there in P1 with 14 laps of this army of new softs. Maybe one lap of racing, okay, let's try it, but now with all the laps that were left, on pretty bad decision. Remember that Jonah and AZ have penalties, so at the moment Kerrix is on the podium. Kerrix enable now. I mean, in the next area zone. And we'll see if anyone can pass now. Lorian P6 wants to pass on Kendricks just behind. He's looking to have a podium here after starting in the back. Another one not going to gain that much advantage on Kendricks tonight, but I think it's been enough to take the lead of the championship again for the Ferrari. Kendricks won at 73, another one at 71. Now another one going to get at least 3 points on Kendricks here. So the 2 point difference, I think. So another one going to be leading by 1 point in the championship after this race, I would say. And Jordan is escaping. Yeah, I think it's going to be sealed and done for Jordan, for my boy Jordan, if he does if he doesn't do any errors. Jordan up to P2. Oh, interesting. Jonah up to P2. Jonah will do a little penalty up there. Little penalty. But yeah, Jordan is pretty much guaranteed now. 2 seconds. The gap, I mean, another one. And Jonah, I would say. Sorry. I'm losing my word a bit, you know, with some fatigue. A bit tired. But yeah. Another race. I think the Maestro, they have maybe put him down a bit, but still have, you know, I don't know. Jordan is looking good now, 1.7. Just have to bring it home. Lazy, Lorian, you with his restrict penalties, Boo, XM, Spenny. They're all there. All there, all there, and all there, and all there, and so turn to yellow, Teddy out of the session. I don't know what happened. Our prediction for the win, Teddy, out of the race in the end. Yeah. Anyway, Maestro also getting out, so our prediction was screwed up. Yeah. Prediction was the worst prediction of all time. At least I'm going to get the Jordan podium as a good prediction. That's pretty much it. Another one going for it on Jordan here. Yeah, another one going back until P2 on the inside. Last lap of the race. Is Jordan going to stay in front? Yeah, okay. Another one is around the outside. Going to stay in front here, I think. Yeah. Perfect. Another one up to 2. Anyway, Jordan AZF penalty is gonna get down. When AC going off track here. Jonah, I don't know what's happening. We're still in 3rd. Yeah, they're gonna fall to like, I don't know. I think they're gonna finish in the points, but like the low pointers. Okay, Luriat go pass contact here with someone else. I don't know what's happening with Kendrick maybe, or maybe with the Duke. Lorian up to 5th. Wow, Lorian up to 5th. Lorian gonna get the. Is it the Sauber that's gonna get the podium here? You have no damage. Carricks have damage, I think. Yeah. Oh no, nothing. Someone else have damage. You? Yeah, you have right them play damage, but Lorian gonna get the podium, I think, here. And Jordan's gonna win a masterclass by the McLaren tonight. Magnifico. Jordan wins in Hungary. Another one gonna be a P2, solid podium for another one. And it's going to be Lurian on the podium in the end with Kendrick's P4. Jordan's going to be finishing P5, Spoop 6, AZ 7, Menzo 8, XM going to be 9, and you in 10. Last point scorer of the night. and already cutting with the really fast end up because of safety car. But yeah, in the end, Jordan masterclass, leading almost all the race. Another one finishing in P2, getting in the end, I think it's like 6 points on Kendricks in the championship. He's now leading the championship. And yeah, good podium for Lillian in the end, with even the contact or something happened, but he's getting on the podium. Last second, last lap. There you go, Jordan winning the race tonight in Hungary. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Continue standings for one last night or the day and stuff. Standing for one last time, 19-4 for Kendrick, incredible stuff. 9-3, 7-2, 16-6 for Spoo, 11-7, 14-8 for Menzo, 13-9, 15-11. So big race from people. DNF for Maestro, DNF for Teddy, DNF for GC King, DNF for Deadwing. It's heartbreaking for Maestro and even for Teddy at this point. Okay, there he is standing for the last time. It's gonna be it for me for tonight for this race. I hope y'all enjoyed the race tonight. Star Cup round 6 in Hungary, Ring. I hope it was fun. I hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you next week, Tuesday. Again, it's gonna be round 7. Round 7, where is the question? It's gonna be Austria. There you go, another European Grand Prix. I hope y'all had a good time, and I'll see you next week. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good night, a good evening. Ciao, bye.